Hey guys, it's been quite a while since I did a recording, and I'm sorry about that. My laptop's been having some issues, so I went to go get it fixed, and it ended up taking quite a long time, which is why I haven't uploaded any videos. I haven't had access to my personal computer at all in that time. But since I did my last recording, the first Destiny DLC or expansion pack has come out called The Dark Below, which is all about a Hive character called Crota. But I've been getting into a lot of different things as well in Destiny, so my hunter is now level 25. Pretty high up. I've got a cool shader. I've got 2 legendary weapons, and I've been doing some faction stuff. So I've got a new emblem, which is from Dead Orbit, and a cape or a cloak, which is also from Dead Orbit. And the way you get faction reputation, which is how you level in the factions, is you wear a class item from that faction, which in my case is a cloak. For a Titan, it's going to be the little waistband thing that the Titans have, and for a Warlock it's their wristband. But for me it's the cloak, and I chose the Cloak of the Exodus. There's other things you can get from the factions, such as emblems, which I have up the top right. And there's different things at different levels. There's also legendary gear from the factions, which is really cool. But I've got a legendary helmet called the Ghost Angel helmet, and upgrading it has seemed to be a real pain, because the last upgrades require Ascendant Shards, which are really hard to collect. You can get 3 a day from getting gold tier in a public event, but you only get 1 per event, which is really frustrating. And the helium filaments I've been collecting by the dozens on the moon, because there's been many beacons and bounties there. And so I'm really trying to get that one up, but the rest of my stuff is still rare pretty much. In the terms of weapons, I've got all rare now, at least rare. Anything that's uncommon, I don't even get common items anymore coming up. But anything that's rare I keep, or I compare to things that I have of equatable value. So for instance, if I pick up a fusion rifle that has void damage, I'm going to compare it to this one, and if one of them is better in terms of damage or in terms of the stats that are important to that particular weapon, I'm going to choose it and dismantle the other one. But I've collected now, for the primary, I've got 1 of each type. So hand cannon, pulse rifle, scout rifle, and auto rifle. I've kept the stranger's rifle, but that's in my vault because this one is actually a little better. The mods aren't quite as good, but the stats are significant improvement. But primaries don't have damage types, so I've only got 1 of each. In specials and heavies, they each have one of the different damage types. So there's void, arc, and solar. So I've got 1 of each of those for each of the different weapon types. So I've got solar, arc, and void damage type for sniper rifles, for shotguns, and for fusion rifles. My legendary weapons, my 2 legendary weapons, so I've got Up for Anything, an auto rifle, which is really good. I loved getting this and I went, oh, this is perfect. So it's pretty good stability. Oh, cool. Well, that's nice. So yeah, persistence. This weapon grows more accurate the longer it's fired, which is awesome. I increase ammo capacity or low recoil, or I can switch weapons faster. I think I'd probably go with maximum ammo capacity because that's generally more important for an auto rifle. If I wanted to have low recoil on a weapon, I'd be going for, oh no, maybe that might be fairly important in an auto rifle. Probably not as much as ammo capacity though, depending on the range you're using it at. But in any case, Third Eye is the unique mod for this weapon, which is radar stays active while aiming down on the weapon's sights, which is really, really, really useful if you're staying aimed down the sights for a long period of time. What else have I got? Yeah, this fusion rifle was the first legendary weapon I got. Got it quite some time ago. I'm quite a long way through it. It's taken a long time to get this far, but it's quite a powerful weapon. Not overly powerful, it's not ridiculous, but it is moderately more powerful than the rare weapons. But it takes such a long time to get up levels, unlock the next mods, that I've moved on to other weapons as well, trying to get them all up equally. And they require it requires a lot of ascendant materials. But most recently, which was really, really fun, 2 nights ago, I was playing with my friend Max, and I was just playing in the Crucible, just having fun, and we had a discussion about how rare exotic weapons were. They're just incredibly rare, very hard to get, and the likelihood of getting one, you got to play for ages and ages and ages to get anything that's exotic. And we finished the game, went back into the screen where you can see who gets what item for completing the game, and all of a sudden up popped an exotic for me. And Max said, oh, everyone's going to be jealous. And sure enough, people started sending me hate messages because I got Patience and Time, which is an exotic sniper rifle. My first exotic piece of gear that I can use. I did actually spend Modes of Light, I think it was, or yeah, Modes of Light, to get an exotic engram from Xur, who is a guy who sells things in, he's a mysterious character really, who lives down with the Vanguard guys underground in the underground area, Vanguard Hall or whatever it's called, the tunnel just underground, or with the Crucible Quartermaster guy. And he has these shadows across his face. He has a very strange voice as well, and he sells exotic gear. And so I grabbed. It took a while to make the decision, but I spent some Modes of Light on getting an exotic engram for a helmet. And I decrypted it, hoping against hope that it would be for me, but it turned out to be for a Titan, and it was Dreadnought's something or other. It was Invincible Stone Fort or something along those lines was the name of it. But I went, oh, that's a shame, I can't use it. So I dismantled it, and I got some really powerful items, some good parts for other things. I didn't get any Ascendant Shards, but I got an exotic shard or something along those lines, exotic crystal, something like that. But I got Patience and Time from playing the Crucible, which is really cool. So it causes arc damage. At the moment I've got Field Choke, so more range and impact, increased recoil, which is good for a sniper. Third Eye, which I have on the legendary auto rifle, which is really good for a sniper rifle. That's amazing. Increased attack damage, a couple of other different sights. I might try some of these, just to switch things up really. Custom optics, so precision glass for lower zoom, wider view. Fitted stock for increased stability or maximum ammo capacity. Then Patience and Time, which is the mod which is unique to this weapon. You gain active camouflage while aiming down the sights, and that is going to be really, really useful for me. It's not perfect, you can still see a shimmer of people, but that would be extremely useful if I'm spending a lot of time scoped to get really long range hits. Upgrade damage, and then more damage upgrades. But it's going to take a long time to unlock all the mods. Really long time. But anyway, I've been playing a lot of strikes. Coda is here. I can do some Coda stuff, but I'm going to want to wait for my brother to be doing some. He is online at the moment. He has done some Coda, but I'd like to do some with him. I'd like to start off with him, but he's playing Modern Warfare 3 over at a friend's place. In any case, I think I might do some of my bounties. I have quite a few actually. Okay, so I have 9,000 experience without dying. I think maybe I should go to an easy place, say the moon or maybe Venus, and just do patrol, avoiding death. Oh no, I'm a bit risky. I think I'll try it on Mars. I'll try it on Mars, and then I can get my Olympus tiers as well. So it has been quite some time, and I've had a fair bit of fun playing Destiny. It really does start to get a lot of fun in the higher levels. You don't expect it to. You expect it to sort of drop off and get boring, but I think the boring phase is between levels 15 and 20, which for some reason tend to go really fast. Sometimes you get stuck on level 15, which is unlikely, and you just sit there for a while, but most of the time you go through it fairly quickly, but that's the lull that you don't want when you're leveling up, that I found. Yeah, let's see what we can find, Ghost. Peter Dinklage. Oh yeah, here's one. Awesome! Here's a good beacon.
If it's not too much trouble, I could use a few things from this location. Specifics for your ghosts.
Track down the Cabal and rip off their slug screws. Okay. Let's do some ripping. Oh yeah, and I have this, whoops. That wasn't quite as cool as I had hoped it to be. Yeah, this is a new Sparrow, the Tumbler, which they had ads for, I think, advertisements for. It's a really cool, really cool Sparrow. You can do flips and things by holding the right trigger while you are in the air and using the left stick to point in a different direction to angle yourself. So for instance, if I push up on the left stick and hold the right trigger, then I will do a forward flip, which is what I did just before, and then stacked it. Oh, where's this guy going? Oh, I think I'll use my sniper. Boom! Oh, cool. Yeah, that one was really close, so I'll grab those and upgrade. Yeah, so sorry about the rambling on before, but I just wanted to explain exactly why I haven't been doing videos for so long. Oh, cool. A chest. Cool. Some relic iron. Not that I really need it. Always good to get the crits. You get more experience from that, I believe. Not exactly sure, but I think you do. Got some tears. Ooh. Yeah, that is useful now. I don't have to hop out of being scoped while I'm moving around, because I can still see the radar. That is so cool. That is very useful. Especially for snipers. Oh damn. I just missed him. Ooh. Whoa, hello. Down you go. Ooh. Engram that I missed, or an item. Yep. Oh no! Darn, jackrabbits. Okay. Well, hopefully I'm going to be doing a lot more recording in the holidays. I'm going away for a couple of weeks during the holidays, but hopefully I can do some more recordings, and I will see you guys in my next video. That was pretty short, but sorry. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.